Hi guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going back over to Mikkeller, and we're looking at the double IPA series, or the sort of like single hop double IPA series, and this time it's the Citra hop. Now, I've already this evening reviewed the Amarillo version of this one, which was really damn nice. And yeah, Citra is one of my favourite hops. It was one of the most accessible hops when I was really getting into craft beer. So I'm really intrigued to see how they've incorporated this into the beer. And it's 8.9% double IPA. I've already, well, as you can clearly see, I've already reviewed something from this series before, but I've also reviewed the, I think it was the Mosaic version. And I really like these series of beers when they focus on one hop, like to show you the characteristics of what to expect. So it's great for your own education to try beers like this. But from my two previous experiences with this series, it's been damn tasty. And yeah, it's more along the lines of that sort of West Coast IPA, as opposed to these more fruit bowl punchy Vermont, New England styles, which I very much appreciate. So I got this in the February beer mail box from Mikkeller, which if you're interested, the link is down below, as well as my referral link, so you could get yourselves a nice little discount. But yeah, I've had a really good experience from Mikkeller. I'll just leave it at that because I know I tend to go on a little bit, and yeah, I've had a few beers tonight, so might not be the most coherent, and if my voice sounds a little quiet, it's currently 4:20 in the morning and I don't want to wake up other people. So yeah, beer in a glass, and that's a lovely sort of copper orangey look to it. You can't see through it at all, nice amounts of haze. Beer poured with about 2 fingers worth of a slightly sort of tan or beige coloured head. It looks pretty much white on camera, but I can assure you that it's slightly beige. The weird thing is, the head looks brighter, but the beer looks darker on camera. Twilight Zone beer reviews, but yeah, you really can't see through that too much. But yeah, it's your typical sort of IPA look to it, I suppose. So let's see what we get on the aroma. And I've got to say, that Citra hop isn't really jumping out of the can. With the other two I've had, you've got that clear characteristic of what that hop usually gives to a beer in terms of aroma. But this, you get a lot of that sort of fried garlic and onion, sort of savoury, slightly sweet character, as if you've sprinkled a little bit of sugar as you're frying it up and it's caramelised. The malts are coming through a little bit more on this one. I should have done a little bit of a head-to-head with these two. Please don't hate me for not doing that. But yeah, this is quite a savoury smelling IPA. Big hits of resin in there. When you really do sniff, you do pick up that Citra hop. It's got that sort of sherbet lemon character to it. It's got that sort of powderiness in terms of citrus fruits. It's got quite a spicy kick to it. Big hits of pepper, loads of herbal notes. Yeah, sort of white pepper, freshly ground white pepper in there. A little bit of caramel. It's got a little bit of chewiness there. ABV masked beautifully. That's been a constant through this series that I've done. Yeah, that's a very savoury smelling double IPA, and it smells really damn good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Oh, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. That subtlety of the Citra hop just makes it such a satisfying drinking experience. Just like the aroma, I'm getting a lot of savoury tones in this one. A little bit of a lemon almost like a lemongrass. It's got that sort of like Asian cuisine taste to it. And my 7-year-old MacBook has decided to make a nasty noise. I don't know if that's picking up on camera. Wow, that's really quite savoury and herbal, but it works so nicely. Because you get that like earthiness, you get that big hit of resin, oily, piney, like classic, like resin forward, like West Coast IPA, which I think a lot of brewers are starting to lose sight of brewing these beers for the like the New England style and Vermont style, which I've got no problem with because I find those beers to be absolutely delicious. Pardon me, burping. But this, I crave for more IPAs like this. I crave to have like my palate be attacked. I love that resininess, I love the oiliness, I love the savoury element to it, but there's no harshness whatsoever. You know, the Citra hop, you're definitely getting that citrus character, lovely like sherbety, lemony tones. It's not really a vibrant sherbet tone by any stretch, but just the right amount. And yeah, it sounds so weird, but this is like got Asian cuisine vibes to it. Like you fried up some noodles, egg fried noodles. You've got your coriander. There's like a little bit of that lemongrass character you get from coriander. The citrusy tones from coriander. Very herbal. That's what it is. This is a very herbal double IPA. Hardly any alcohol warmth. There's no harshness whatsoever. And yeah, that's just an absolutely wonderful, rounded IPA. And such, even though it's a very traditional sort of take on the style, it's a breath of fresh air in this climate. And I think this could be, for me, the most satisfying out of this double IPA series that I've had so far. Because the great thing about the Citra hop in this is it doesn't overwhelm. It shines because of how well incorporated it is within the beer style. It doesn't take over, doesn't become too citrusy. You get that slight grapefruit bitterness on the back end, but that oniony garlic flavour comes through really, really nicely. And it's just so drinkable. It's absolutely amazing how an 8.9% double IPA can be as drinkable and as well-rounded as this, without it like tasting like it's faded or it's old. It's not a malt bomb. You do get lovely malty tones. You would expect that of these classic styles. But that's like c'est magnifique. It's absolutely wonderful. Very sherbety actually now. That's the citrus character I'm getting. It's like not tangy, but like the sort of like it's sherbety at the same time. Yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. I love that beer. That's really, really hitting the spot right now. And you know what? As a fan of the Citra hop, it might not like showcase it in your face, but it just shows you how well you can incorporate the Citra hop as a single hop sort of beer. And you know, everyone's doing like the lupulin powder, and they're doing this double dry hopped with these experimental strains. This is just, yeah, this is the sort of stuff I love with craft beer. You know, the fundamentals. This is a perfect way to experience the Citra hop in like sort of like a taking a step back kind of way, because you know Citra, very citrusy, Citra in the title, but this, it's just, I don't know, it's the blend of the beer at the end of the day. And yeah, I very much like this one. I can't fault it. It's ticking all the boxes for me. I've had a few beers tonight, and this is the best beer of the night, so I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. I just can't fault it. It's just ticking all the boxes for me. yeah, I probably have other variations on the style, and I might enjoy them a lot more. But for me, this is just, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the aftertaste. I love the stickiness. I love the oiliness. I love the resins in there. Yeah, 10 out of 10. If you've tried this one, as always, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. If you've tried any from this series, or give me some of your favourite single hop series out there. I'm always interested because it helps me develop my own palate, and thankfully it's a very tasty beer, which is like the fundamental at the end of the day. And I think Mikkeller have knocked out the park with this one. I absolutely love this beer. It's the understated, like, laid back, this is what Citra can do attitude. And yeah, I'd happily buy multiple cans of this one. So yeah, if you've tried this beer, as always, let me know your thoughts, opinions. If you've got any recommendations, similar beers, I mean, I just love that garlicky onioniness, like that just proper dankness I'm tasting right now. If you've got any recommendations of beers that sound very similar to this, hit me up in the comments. Are you a fan of Mikkeller? Are you a fan of this series? I'm going to put my Mikkeller playlist, my double IPA playlist, my Mikkeller referral link as well if you're interested. Highly recommended you at least give it a go. And yeah, that's it for now. If any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed this one, then their links are going to be down below. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I look forward to hearing your feedback, and more importantly, I hope you'll join me tomorrow or the other day for another beer review. So yeah, I've waffled on for way too long. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for putting up with my slight tipsiness, and more importantly, I hope you'll join me tomorrow for another beer review. And if I'm being very distracted right now, someone is actually mid-live chat, and someone is streaming myfreecams.com. So yeah, she's got skills. I'll leave it at that. And this beer is absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys for watching. Excuse the mild sexism, and I hope you'll join me next time. Cheers.